Section 11.2 is on areas of trapezoids, rhombi, and kites. The formula for the area of a trapezoid is A equals 1/2 times h times the sum of b1 plus b2, where h is the height, that is the distance between the bases, and b1 and b2 are the bases. So given my trapezoid right here, I have one base across the top and one base across the bottom. Doesn't really matter which one's b1 and b2. And then the height is the perpendicular distance between the two bases. Let's take a look at an example here. Find the area of this trapezoid. So my formula, area is 1/2 height times b1 plus b2. I can go ahead and label the parts I have here. I can call this one b2. Doesn't really matter. I can call this one b1. Those are interchangeable. And 12 is my height. Just plug those into the formula. Area is 1/2 times 12 times 6 plus 16. And calculating that out, my area is equal to 132 feet squared. And again, don't forget that it's square units because we're finding area here. Let's take a look at another example. In this case, it says find x. And you'll notice that x is the length of the height of this trapezoid, and we're given that the area is 78 centimeters. So one of these can be b1, one of these can be b2, and my x is my height. I don't know what that is. So let's write out the formula. 1/2 h times b1 plus b2, and plug in the values we know. The area is 78. 1/2 times x times 6.4 plus 13. And let's see, so multiplying both sides by 2 to get rid of the 1/2, I get 156. And then adding 6.4 plus 13 gives me 19.4x. And then dividing both sides by 8, I get that x is approximately equal to 8 centimeters. Okay. Formulas for the area of a rhombus or a kite. Remember what a rhombus is. A rhombus is a quadrilateral with 4 congruent sides. Actually, it looks a lot like a square that's just been kind of pushed over. And a kite is another quadrilateral that is, well, shaped like a kite, but it has 2 pairs of congruent sides. So these 2 sides are congruent and these 2 sides are congruent, and they're actually adjacent to each other. They're not opposite each other as we would have in a parallelogram. So the formula for this is A equals 1/2 times D1 times D2, where D1 and D2 are the diagonals. That is the segments joining opposite vertices. So in the rhombus here, one of these would be D1, the other would be D2. Doesn't really matter which one. And in the kite, one of these would be D1 and the other would be D2. Let's take a look at a couple examples. Find the area of each rhombus or kite. So here we have a rhombus, and we know that just this segment here is 7 millimeters. So one of my diagonals is going to be 14 millimeters. Just this segment here is 6 millimeters, so my other diagonal is going to be 12 millimeters. Area is 1/2 D1 D2, or 1/2 times 12 times 14, or my area is equal to 84 millimeters squared. And here I have a kite. One of my diagonals is 7 feet. The other diagonal is 12 feet. So my area is 1/2 D1 times D2. And remember again, it doesn't matter which one is D1 and D2. Multiplying that out, I get 42 square feet. And here are a couple examples where we're given the area, but we need to find one of the dimensions. So here we have a rhombus, and I know that one half of one of the diagonals is 7.3 inches, the other half diagonal is x inches, and my area is given as 96 inches squared. So one of my diagonals is going to be 2x, so that would be x plus x. My other diagonal is going to be 14.6, and I know what my area is, so let's plug those into the formula. So 96 equals 1/2 times 2x times 14.6. My 1/2 and my 2 actually cancel each other out. So 96 equals 14.6x, or x is approximately equal to 6.6 inches. And here's a kite, and I know that one of my diagonals, the horizontal one, is 16.4 feet. My other diagonal, since just this segment is x feet, my other diagonal is 2x feet. And using the formula, 1/2 d1 d2, my area is given as 104 square feet times 1/2 times 16.4 times 2x. And again, my 1/2 and my 2 will cancel each other out. So I have 104 equals 16.4x, or x is approximately equal to 6.3 feet. So in this section we had the formulas for the area of a trapezoid, which was 1/2 the height times the sum of the bases, and the formula for the area of a rhombus and a kite, which are actually the same, 1/2 d1 times d2. Be a good idea to learn and memorize those formulas.